Welcome to Game Devs Play Games. We play games and talk game design, and today we are here with Press X to Not Die by All Seeing Eye Games.
Name says it all.
Oh, I see what you did there.
So this is a fun little game. I think I picked this up in a random little bundle somewhere, and I decided to check it out on my own time, and I kind of liked it. We haven't played any games like this, so they do one thing that's particularly weird. They use live action footage.
There's so it's no, like what's that game? Mad Dog McCree?
Kind of, yeah.
And then they use live action.
We tried to play that
Mad Dog, and then what's the names played? A Game Grumps played it.
Like, no! Damn it, they beat us to the punch on this obscure game.
Yeah, right. This really weird game that we would have gotten a view and a half on.
Sorry, I had to move that cursor out of the way.
Right.
This is basically a QuickTime event game. This is pretty different than anything we played on the show because we don't come across a lot of QuickTime event games that are worth playing.
Yeah, right. So we're about to find out if this is worth playing.
I mean, it's fun for what it is.
All right.
Tony's playing this one.
Let's get into it. I've never touched this game, and as you all know, I'm terrible at games. So let's do it. I have normal human. I
have normal human reflexes.
For those a little slow,
I would say do medium.
I am a pressing button guy.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, you don't do that to us, Tony.
Wake up,
Matt.
dude! Everyone's going crazy. Everyone in town is just attacking everybody. It's like that shitty M. Night Shyamalan movie.
You're also super tall.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's not. We're gonna go with the village, I guess.
No, the other shitty one. Never mind all that. Okay, I figured it out. Now this is important. The secret to survival is press X to not die.
Hey, you did it. You pressed X to not die. Oh, he didn't press X to not die.
Oh, dummy.
Oh my God, Matt! Matt? I didn't press X in time.
Oh my gosh.
Matt.
See, this game's right setting me up to make me think that I have to press X only.
No.
And I'm worried that it's gonna be more than just X now.
It definitely is. Which
and I'm so used to what's it called now? I'm so used to like Nintendo right now.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna mess this up.
Oh God, yeah, because everything's reversed.
Everything is reversed. So like, okay, X.
Well, have fun with that.
Y, B, A, X, Y, B.
I mean, at least they kind of. I think I could be wrong.
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh yeah, the audio mixing isn't the greatest.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Was it a Twilight fan? I told him not to join Team Jacob.
Oh my gosh. Oh, shitty dialogue altogether.
Well, yeah. But it's still a tragedy.
Oh, good. Good.
Christina?
Sure, everything's
No
fine.
reception. Seriously? What's with this icon?
I wish my phone did that when I lost reception.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna die.
I like how they're just waiting for another quick action to happen, and they're purposely like not letting me see the world. Press X to put your jacket on. Ooh, I did that.
Ooh, good job.
This is not going to end well for me because
Makes me
I
wonder.
have to keep looking down at the stupid controller.
So anytime there's a QuickTime event, there's always the chance of failing. So I wonder if you could actually fail to put your jacket on or lock your door.
Yeah, like you're doing now. Does it always do that where it like has you like help him dumb? Yeah, we'll help him. I'll be a good guy.
From a tutorial standpoint, though, I think it was good that they showed you like, hey, you're gonna use other buttons.
Yes, no, I'm really
before
glad. I was really
combat
worried.
happened.
Press X and A to kick him in the nuts. Oh, I didn't kick him in the nuts.
Ooh, he kicked you in the nuts.
Oh, I guess I got kicked in the nuts.
And you puked all over the ground. It's okay. You get to punch them again.
Oh, all right. So it's X and A at once. Yeah, nut kicking.
So I imagine they filmed this by like running around with a GoPro and then just kind of like having all the actors do their thing.
That's my guess.
And that's my only explanation as to why your character is so tall.
Yeah, right. Like, because otherwise we're just giants.
I mean, I guess that could be a thing.
When the What is this?
It's your run
It's a
animation.
run animation. Okay, good.
Bike would have been useful right about now.
Yeah, you should have stolen that guy's bike.
What? Didn't I hit A?
You're cute. So this is probably not a good time to tell you, but there's branching storylines,
Oh no!
or at least I think there's different endings you can.
Oh, I did not hit B.
No,
Oh,
you gotta.
oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know what's happening there. Okay.
You didn't do it.
Oh god. Oh god.
I think that their looping footage is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like you're climbing the fence, but it's just the guy on the top of the fence
Yeah,
going
right.
back and forth.
Oh, now, they switched the button up too. Good. I'm glad they
yeah,
do
that's
that.
right.
I am so glad they do that. Oh, sorry.
Down a little bit.
That was a little loud. Oh. So there's zombies, right?
I mean, kind of. You'll find out. They'll explain it.
God. This dialogue, A+, like Aaron Sorkin wrote it.
Well, it's like
Not at all.
the game is kind of built to be satirical, so
Yeah.
it's bad.
Oh,
Like,
it's you. You're just
its
in
bad
time.
writing
My
is
roommate trying to
seemingly intentional.
Yeah. Did I do it? Oh, good, I did it. Because it's really weird to hit two buttons at once like that.
Press A repeatedly to not get a knife in the
Yeah, right.
chest.
Oh. Oh.
And that's freezing my toothbrush.
Who uses someone else's toothbrush? That's gross.
That's really gross. You are a giant. Damn, you're
I
bad.
know, right? I mean, one minute she's sitting there reading her Hunger Games Catching Fire book, and the
Oh,
next thing I know,
God.
she's lunging at me with a kitchen knife. I mean, I know she was really into Hunger Games, but that was ridiculous.
I don't think that's it. It's the whole town. Everyone's going crazy.
Like that shitty M. Night Shyamalan movie?
I totally said the Little
Exactly.
Mermaid
Of course,
God, that
every
was a
single
shitty
time.
Yeah, I never said Sixth Sense
Anyway,
because Sixth Sense
it's really
is actually
dangerous
good.
outside. I died twice just getting here.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
even
I'll
your
tell you how many
roommate
times you
just
messed up.
almost killed me.
Wow, that's great. I'm gonna go take a shower. Cover me.
But
Yeah, you died twice.
Just watch the door.
It is kind of fun
I
though.
like how they have a washroom side. What? Oh,
Press Y to watch your girlfriend shower.
this is weird. Unless she becomes.
huh?
They just die.
So it's teaching you that. I love the overdramatic, like slow death.
I think you're supposed to do it. I assume that you're like.
Well, that's the idea, right? They're trying to teach you like you don't always want to do the action that it presents you. I think this is the only time this
What's
really
important-
truly
what's
happens.
important is that you're pathetic.
But I think maybe the point is that like they're trying to tell you like, hey, the story can sometimes still progress
Anyway,
if you miss an
it's
action.
really dangerous outside.
Yeah, right.
I died twice just getting here, and even your roommate just almost killed me. And then you stabbed me.
Wow,
That's even
great.
better.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Cover me.
No, there's no time for it.
But
It'll be fine. Just watch the door.
I like his. I just also love that it says washroom on there.
So
No, I'm not gonna do it that time.
Do you think they should have presented that in a different context? Do you think
Well, because
it
it made it
felt
seem like they
unfair?
were supposed to.
Right, exactly. And
I
that's
was like, and that's why I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I was like, I don't want to watch my girlfriend shower. And then I was like, well, I guess I have to.
well, right, exactly. And
But I think it makes for a funnier thing that we did do it. And then he's like, oh no.
I think looking at the game from the context of it is a satire,
Yes.
I think that's what makes it somewhat okay, right? Because failing in this
mess.
game isn't a huge
Yeah, it isn't a huge deal at all.
penalty.
It's not.
It's if it makes the player laugh, then the
It's
game's
worth
successful.
it. And that was funny that at the post, he wasn't watching the door though. That dude messed up.
I mean, you know,
There we go.
watching the dead body in the ground could be kind of like the same thing as.
I don't think this was the best use of my time.
All right, so what's the plan?
It's like
I think we should get out of town.
Okay, how are we gonna do that?
we steal
I
a
have
bike.
a car back at my place.
Well, why didn't you drive it here then?
So. Yeah, it's not like I'm the only option.
go
Like,
get it.
well, all right.
Good point. Because game design, that's why.
What the hell? This is so weird.
That's some stage combat up
Yeah,
there.
there you go. Oh man, John Tovar would be proud. I just don't have a lot to say about this game yet.
I mean, the thing that carries through the experience is the humor. Like the writing
Yes.
is intentionally bad.
Intentionally really bad.
The
like
gameplay is
really
like
bad.
not particularly interesting, right? Like the
No.
branching choices can lead to a little bit of exploration,
Yeah,
but it ultimately like
happens. Yeah.
it doesn't really change like what happens in the game. It just changes the responses that you get
Yes.
out of characters.
And you could definitely tell there's some kind of GoPro action going on here because it's super. I make it? All right, I made it.
You know fences have gates, right? I've been wondering, whatever's happened, how come we're not affected?
Dude.
Maybe not. Matt wasn't affected either. He told me something before he died.
Press
Press
X.
X to not die.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I kind of feel like I've been doing it.
Oh. I hit X and B and Y.
Oh, so if you hit the wrong input,
I
it'll.
think so.
Yeah, well, you're not very good at it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Oh, do I die here because of that?
Sorry, yeah, I've noticed that too. Do you think there are other people like us? People who are okay?
Why does everyone keep attacking me?
Oh yeah, again. Oh yeah, I can do this one, no problem. There we go.
Good job, buddy. You did.
Yeah, I can't hit two buttons together, but oh god. B and Y. Yes!
What the
Oh
hell,
my god,
son?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Peterson.
Oh, whoops!
you hooligan.
I punched a nice old lady.
Sorry, Mrs.
Except
Peterson.
if you didn't punch her, I think she actually would have killed you.
Oh,
But you know,
yeah.
So,
Well, that proves I did the right thing. I think that moment proves right there that you're supposed to punch her.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
well, I mean, she's not infected, but
But she's
She's still
she's a bad
terrifying.
lady.
so okay. Let's talk quick time event game design, right?
Yes.
Like this is a game that kind of
What is?
hinges on those game mechanics in
Yeah,
order
that's
to
about it.
deliver its gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that this would be more successful as a short film rather than a game?
Maybe I didn't hit both of those.
Nope. You got stapled in the balls.
Bad.
You got
Gun
gunned
in the nuts. I'll do it this time, I think. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, so you're saying.
Do you think that this would have been better off as like a short movie or a short film rather than a game? Or do you think it being in a game context helps? I wish that's how staple guns work.
Yeah, right. You know, I think it works like this just because it's kind of silly. I think in a movie context, it would just be a really bad movie. Or at least this has some like level of enjoyment to it.
Yeah, I think in the game space, it stands out because it's unique, right? Because we don't get a lot of modern live action games.
you know,
Yeah, no, not really. And like,
Apparently.
this is
Let's go.
definitely a weird one.
It feels appropriate for like indie games.
Yes, it does have an indie game vibe to it.
I don't like this.
Oh, that's normal.
So then I think my other question is, do you think that doing... Do you think doing anything other than QuickTime events would have been appropriate for this game?
I don't think that I think it would have taken them a lot more time to have done. So I think for them wanting to just, get a quick game out, a quick, simple game out,
it probably would not have been worth the time.
Yeah, the only thing I could see maybe, I know some of these games when you do a bunch of, the ones where you're trying to pump up the running or, climb over the fence. I'm surprised I didn't have another button afterwards. I guess I'm so used to Telltale games where it's you do some action. It's oh, do one more.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, don't you?
No.
Yeah, I guess, Wolf Among Us is actually strangely in a pretty relevant thing to compare it to because of how they handle the QuickTime events. But yeah, that probably just would require a shit ton more footage because in games like that...
Yes, there's a hockey player. I love it. I love it. Oh, we're starting a real fist fight here. All right, let's do it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's how you win a hockey match. That's actually how you kind of win a scrum. Oh, did I? Oh.
Did it. Good job.
Right.
Hells yeah. Let's finish this.
But yeah,
why did he pick up the broom?
Games like Wolf Among Us, their combat sequences are successful because there's so many variations of the fight that you don't fail immediately if you fail once.
Right.
So what that does is there's dual outcomes for a lot of different scenarios.
How did you do that?
Same way you do it. I pressed X.
How do you know about that?
It's the way it was supposed to be.
So you know what's going on.
Because we found out the real truth of the story.
What a twist.
I love chocolate. The military has been working on a drug that rewires people's brains.
All right.
The purpose was to make performing complex actions as simple for people as pressing a button. Dodge an attack,
that's kind of clever.
X. Stab someone with a sword, press A. Skip the years of training it would normally take to develop such skills to an expert level.
Standard military research, fucking everything up kind of story.
Seriously, that's the story that's so stupid. I love it. Okay, so we'll go like that.
Pretty much.
Oh, I could have done that so meta.
Yeah. But the drug doesn't work on everyone.
Oh.
In fact, most people it drives mad. We found that only so-called gamers could handle the rewiring. Only gamers could understand being able to perform karate or reload their rifle being as simple as pressing a button. Everyone else just went crazy.
Man. Wait.
So I'm stupid? Oh.
Angry Birds.
It counts.
Are you really sorry?
But do you like chocolate?
I didn't do it. This wasn't part of the plan. I don't know if something went wrong or if someone intended for this to happen. All I can do is try to help. Here, take my keys. My car's in the parking lot. You can use it to escape.
Aren't you coming with us?
I don't seek escape. I only seek atonement. Here, take a weapon. It's dangerous outside.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, man. Balloon sword it is.
Yup. I like that he's giggling to himself, too.
Pick a real weapon.
Oh. I want these. Fine. We'll go with baseball bat.
I think I did that, too, actually.
Batter up.
Good luck.
Oh, they were just smack her in the head with it.
Red neon.
The red neon. Oh, the name of the car, yeah, neon.
So what do you think about the dialogue option?
Awful. Oh, the dialogue itself. The
dialogue is awful.
The dialogue's awful, but they did that on purpose. They're weird, but I don't expect anything less after playing this game for 5 minutes.
Do you think this game would be just as good or just as bad without the dialogue options?
Yeah, I think it really doesn't make much of a difference. I don't at least as of right now, the dialogue doesn't seem to matter.
I mean, it's true. I think it at least gives the game a little bit more of like things to explore and discover. So in a sense, it gives the game a little bit more replayability, whereas without it, I think it would have none, other than just going through the experience.
Then just going through the experience again. That's fair.
Now, whether or not that was the
punch in the face.
the best way to do it, I don't know. I mean,
I got punched in the face again.
I feel as though a simple dialogue system with option sets is probably faster to implement than a lot of the alternatives. So I don't know. I think it was at least a pretty good call for a short and cheap to make game.
Yeah.
I assume the game was at least cheap enough.
I'm assuming. Well, because they're also selling it for a pretty cheap price. I'm really bad at the moving one, like when it's like hitting like the.
I always hate joystick commands like that. That's why I don't do well in fighting games, because where I'll push a direction, I'll often push it like I'll push it like up into the left instead of just left.
And still just left. Yeah, I can never match that. You know, Nathan's pretty good about those controls.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit A and X. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I must have died then.
Yeah, that seems very death-like. Yeah.
Yep, darn.
Womp womp.
Alright, let's do this. I got it this time.
So what do you think of this fight?
Oh, it's weird.
It has more...
Does he have enhanced reflexes too?
You think he's a gamer?
Oh,
But
shoot.
he's one of them.
Must harvest soybeans.
Oh my god.
He's a Farmville player.
Oh my god. How old is this game?
I think it's at least
Where did you get
a
this?
couple of years old.
Oh my god, he's a Farmville player. What is going on?
To repeatedly press Y repeatedly to not be choked to death by a clown.
Yep. I do like that. I'm always so bad at these ones. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get it this time. You
did.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, hit him in the ears. No one likes that.
What happened to your baseball bat?
I don't know. I have a baseball bat. He hasn't used it at all. There we go. The trusty baseball bat.
You had to go through the combat sequence first.
It's interesting. I don't have to hit this at all to like do anything. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez.
Makes me wonder what it would have been like had you picked the chainsaw.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could have kept a balloon sword though.
I know, right?
Like
I feel like it's a good weapon against a clown.
Yeah, right? Yeah, clown's super dead. This is so weird. That's maybe one of the strangest gaming experiences of my life.
Gross.
You stabbed your roommate with a kitchen knife.
Point taken.
Come on, let's go.
Before you knew that she was infected.
Yeah, right. You just kind of stabbed her. I kind of hope you just kind of miss and like ding the car up.
That would be hilarious. Although I imagine whoever owned this car was like, no, don't scratch at my car for your stupid game.
Yeah, right? Yeah, they're like, please don't scratch my car.
I think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you though?
You never say those words. Do they not know they're in a game?
We never even found out how this happened.
Maybe that'll be in the sequel.
What?
Did you do it? I think I hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because at that point I was like, oh, I think I'm done. It's also, I think that's the fastest reaction in the game.
Yeah, right. She's like, don't do it.
Because they changed the duration of how long you are allowed to hit the input in order to succeed or fail. I think that's it. I think that's the end. Maybe not. I don't remember.
Well, we made it out of the city. Looks like we're safe. For now.
You really died 5 times? That's not too bad. Better than dying 6 times, I guess. Maybe you should try hard difficulty next time.
What?
Isn't there somewhere else you could be?
Well, you did save me earlier, and you didn't run over me with your car. So, yeah.
Yeah, if you hit him with your car, he's just like, you hit me with your car, so no.
Did you really try to watch your girlfriend shower? You big pervert.
You did it. This is a game.
The weirdest game I've ever played.
So, I mean, but I think that's a good thing, right? Like, the mechanics themselves were not really innovative.
No.
And the concept of doing a live action game isn't like, it's not crazy, right? It's totally feasible.
Yeah.
But the fact that it offered you a unique experience is actually where I find this game successful.
Yeah. No, it definitely does. I'd be interested to see what would happen if I didn't do some of the things, but I doubt it would change all that much.
Yeah. I think the story is pretty linear. It's just those minor differences. Of like, did the biker leave your hideout in the end? Yes or no? Did, X, Y, and Z happen?
Yes
like,
or no?
They're all trivial differences. Like, they don't actually change the core plot.
That's fair. I'm wondering if they're interested in making another one?
I'm sure they're doing it based on like how successful this was.
This one
and
was?
Who knows? I mean, I picked this up in in a bundle for like maybe $3, and they probably got 20 cents of that.
Right, exactly.
So like, it's really hard to say if they're resorting to bundles like that.
Yeah, right.
Whether or not they made enough money to justify a sequel.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I personally would be curious to see what this game would look like if they did want to make a sequel and spend more time and polish it up, and see what kind of interesting things that they could do to make the overall experience more interesting.
Yeah.
That said, I thought the game was interesting for a little 20-minute sit-down play session.
No, it's GoPro Hero 3. Yep. So, yeah, interesting.
Okay, so it's 2015 game, so 2 years ago.
A couple years old. Yeah, no, it was an interesting game. Again, I felt like I was actually hitting the arrow, but I guess I wasn't or whatever. But outside that happens all. You will return and press X that Dream Warriors. Gosh.
All right.
Well, that was press X not to die.
To not die.
To not die. Hey, look at that. 9,894.
Percent of the game experienced in this playthrough, 55.4%. Percent of the game experienced through all playthroughs, 61%. So a lot of your choices were along the same lines of the things that I chose.
Yeah, right. It took about half an hour to play.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's press X not to die. To not die.
Press X to not die.
To not die.
Question of the day, what did you guys think of this game? And double question of the day, if you ever pick up this game or have played it, what has been your experience with it? Because I'm curious to see if you just thought it was bad or if you thought it was a weird new experience.
Right? So please hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.
Or maybe you think it's good. I want to put that as an option too. Like, I don't want to, like, I think the game's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
And I think the game's successful in what it wanted to do. So I don't want to say that.
Like, oh, it's bad. No, absolutely not. But yeah, no, please, if you enjoyed the episode, please give us that like button. Hit the share button to get this video out to everybody because we like making these things.
And shout out to the Evil Eye.
The All-Seeing Eye Games. All-Seeing Eye Games. Man, we're terrible at this.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Series, whatever we do next.
Whatever we do. Juggling. We're going to juggle now.
Bye, everyone.
I'm a clown.